Hi Sagittarius, this is Dana from Light Ray Tarot, here to do your reading for December 2021. And I suppose unless I do a mid-month, which I'm going to try and do, that'll be the last time I say 2021. How strange is that? Okay, so let's find out what's going on for Sagittarius. Please like and subscribe, as that really helps my new channel, and I really appreciate it. And if you'd like a private reading, a personal reading, that information is below. And thank you for watching. So let's get started. What's going on for Sagittarius? Love flows through you and to you. Voyage of the heart. So many Sagittariuses are looking for true love this next coming cycle, and they're saying that you deserve it. Voyage of the heart. So it's really taking those steps in order to bring love into your life. You know, maybe some of you have been feeling a lack of it. So they want you to have valiant courage, you know, that this new cycle will take courage for you and take action with passion. So many of you are taking passionate action towards that. Tell me about the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius in the month of December. December is the birth month for many Sagittariuses. Some are born in November, so happy birthday, Sagittarius. And let's find out what's coming in for you. So, okay. So, staying focused, they're saying, and holding the course, okay? It looks like some of you Sagittariuses have a dream that you'd like to turn into reality, and they want you to hold that course, you know, hold the course, hold that focus on and staying focused on what you're trying to create. So, you know, Sagittariuses are very fun and playful, and sometimes they get sidetracked. And, you know, they're saying that in silence, peace prevails. Okay, so many of you Sagittariuses should spend some time in solitude, and with this little baby owl on the shoulder, it's like it's almost saying, you know, to use your wisdom to guide you towards this new course of where you want to be, you know, and you might need to take some time alone and to really figure out how to manifest that and how to hold that course and create love in your life. Okay, so tell me what else is going on for Sagittarius in the month of December. My happy birthday Sagittarians here. What is going on? All right. Sign of Sagittarius in December. Give me another card for okay, great. So, all right. So, so taking shelter, I laugh at these synchronicities happening in the reading. So the answers are within. So taking shelter, you know, spending time alone, really figuring out, you know, what you really want, how you want to create more love in your life, what you want that world to look like, and the answers are within. So it looks like a lot of you during the winter months are going to be spending time really going within and figuring out how to create that new world where there's lots of love, you know, for you. And you're supposed to, you know, think with your heart. And I can't help but noticing too this voyage of the heart here, you know, may involve some kind of trip to the seaside, trip to the ocean. Here's a boat here. Maybe some of you are going to go on a cruise, but maybe some of you are going to go to a seaside location. Here's some coral here. You know, I know there's coral in Hawaii. You know, just you know, feeling that sort of love of the ocean and the fish and the breezes and the love, and, you know, Reminds me of Hawaii, actually, too. So taking shelter during the winter months and spending time alone and figuring out what you want it to look like when the snow melts is really is key for you, Sagittarius. Okay, so and it may be a narrow pathway. You know, you may be going on a path that that you feel you're going alone, but tread thoughtfully. You know, so some of you may be ending situations and beginning new situations, and they want you to be very thoughtful about these things. And you know, Voyage of the Heart says, come from the heart. You know, when treading thoughtfully. You know, so considering, you know, others in this transition, it seems important for you. Okay, so Sagittarius in the month of December. What does Sagittarius need to know for the month of December 2021? I've been so tongue twisted today. It's so weird. Okay, so Sagittarius. Okay, 2 cards wanted to come out for you. So here we are. So the 2 cards that wanted to come out for you. In the flow and everything is smooth sailing. So, I mean, this definitely looks like a, you know, a sled, you know, so this winter time, you know, it seems like everything is really going to get into flow and it's going to be smooth sailing for you, which is great. So maybe you went through a difficult time, but they want you to know that in this holiday season, that things are going to be more smooth sailing for you, you know. You may be traveling and things will go smoothly. You know, just, you know, this person looks very warm and toasty in there, you know, so, and she's got her little lanterns, so she can see where she's going, you know, during her travels. And you may be traveling by yourself as well, because there doesn't seem to be anyone in the sled. Okay, but they want you to know it'll be smooth sailing. You know, you may be traveling to other countries here. Okay, so and this definitely says you're going on a great adventure. Again, here's a boat, so some of you are traveling on a boat, maybe taking a cruise, and it says take a risk, venture forward. So, you know, maybe someone is going to ask you to go on a great adventure with them, and yes should be your answer. So it looks like it brings lots of rewards, and there are a few other people on that boat, this one. So it looks like you may bravely go, you know, on a great adventure, and that sounds really exciting for you. Okay, so I want you to look at the big picture too of taking this adventure. Okay, what else does Sagittarius need to know? Oh, okay, all right. Walk in beauty, wondrous universe. So this really gives me the message that there's just a lot of options for you, a lot of possibilities. And again, they're speaking of the silence and the solitude to really figure out what it is you want, you know. Peace prevails in solitude, so you're going to be spending some time alone, really figuring out what it is you want. And it looks like you may have come out of a karmic cycle here with Saturn being there. And now you're focusing on the possibilities and the magic of what you can create here. So it's saying walk in beauty. So many of you may be focused on the beauty in order to bring love into your life, you know. So love and beauty, and staying focused, and being in the flow, taking shelter, you know, spending time in solitude, and being very focused about the course you're trying to pave for yourself and moving forward. And that may require taking a great adventure, you know, having to do with your heart. Yeah, so let's find out what else is going on for the sign of Sagittarius in the month of December. Okay, so tell me what's going on for Sagittarius in the month of December. What does Sagittarius need to know for the month of December 2021? Okay. Yes. Again, this speaks of the wonders that are out there for you. Okay. And they're saying they're plentiful. So you really kind of have to decide. Some will bog you down, but some will be really magical for you. So it looks like you're entering into a really magical phase in your life. And I love that blue and purple, my colors. So, so that's great. And they want you to trust this journey. You know, here we are by the ocean again. Like this could be Hawaii or any coastal town. And it looks like you might take a trip, you know, where there's palm trees and have some kind of, you know, moonlight adventure or experience. And they want you to have trust and faith. Okay, moving forward. So what does Saggy need to know? Okay. Wow. This is just so, the cards are definitely repeating themselves. So there's a lot of delight and flow coming into your life, which, you know, maybe you really came out of a difficult period of your life, and they're wanting you to know that right now is a period of having fun and enjoying life and really going with the flow and figuring out what your flow is, you know, spending time in solitude and figuring out what that looks like. You know, how do you flow better in your life, and what you can do to bring more delight into your life. Okay. What else for Sagittarius for the month of December 2021? Oh, okay. Wow. That just was dying to come out. All right. So, again, focusing on fulfillment. Look at that fulfillment. So what really makes you happy? You know, you see that moon in the background, and that moon is shining the light on what really fulfills you and what makes you happy. So focusing on what to do next in order to get over that mountain and create what it is you want, you know. And this is what's happening in the winter months. They keep stressing that this winter is spent on focusing on how you really want it to look, you know, what you really want to come in the springtime, you know. That definitely looks like spring and summer when we've got the peaches. I think peaches are summertime. Not sure. Okay, so fulfillment is definitely coming your way, Sagittarius, and maybe after a long period of confusion and not being in the flow and not having, you know, as much joy as you could have. So tell me what else is coming in for Sagittarius in the month of December 2021. Sagittarius 2021, yeah, purification. So some of you may need to focus on detoxing, purifying, drinking lots of pure water. And between now and spring and summer of next year, they really want you to focus on purifying your life of toxins of all kind, they're saying. This could be toxic people. This could be toxic environments you live in. This could just be your own body that needs a detox and needs fresh water and sunlight and, you know, in order to create more happiness for yourself. So definitely. And they want you to embrace that. They want you to embrace the purification process instead of it being an issue or a problem, you know. Here we have a crane, and the cranes, I believe that's a crane, and cranes tend to mate for life, and this crane is by themselves. So maybe a lot of you are wishing that you had a partner that you know, and trying to embrace that love into your life and creating that love. And maybe part of that is really thinking about how you want to go about that this winter time, and purifying and detoxing your life of toxic people, and embracing, you know, what will be a new path for you, you know, closing out a cycle, it sounds like. Okay, so give me another card for Sagittarius for the month of December 2021. One more card for Sagittarius before we get into the tarot. Okay, Sagittarius, December. Sagittarius, December 2021. One more card. Okay, here we are. Okay, so freedom, Sagittarius. So what will bring more freedom into your life? You know, it looks like some of you may be splitting apart from relationships. But definitely, whether you are or whether you're not, it's creating more freedom for yourself. You know, more room to grow, more air, more space, more love around you, more fulfillment, more delight, and really, you know, openness. They're kind of saying the world is your oyster here. So where do you want to go? What do you want it to look like? The clouds have left. You know, just spending time really focusing clearly. They're saying the skies are clearing for you in order to have a clear vision of where you're going forward, and purifying yourself of toxins and toxic people are really going to help you to make that decision. And spending time in solitude and trying to figure out how to create more freedom for yourself, whether it's freedom so that you can do something else, or just simply to feel free, you know, and they want you to experience that. Sagittarius are a very free sign. They love to travel. They love to, you know, feel that freedom. And maybe some of you haven't really felt, you know, freedom in a very long time. And they're saying it's really time to embrace that freedom for yourself. Okay, so Sagittarius for the month of December 2021. Sagittarius, what does Sagittarius need to know for December 2021? Okay, oops, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this one wanted to come out, of course. Okay, new cycle, Sagittarius. So you've just, you know, hit your solar return, or you are hitting your solar return right now, which happens every year at your birthday. And they're saying not only that, but you have ended a cycle of your life, and you're now headed towards a new cycle, which may involve traveling. You know, it's a whole new world. What are you creating for yourself right now? And that is coupled with the Temperance card, which is the sign of Sagittarius. It's also the card of patience. So it, you know, that correlates with that Solitude card, and all those cards referring to really taking the time during the winter months to figure out what you're doing. And it also correlates with the Purification card, because Temperance is about tempering yourself in all ways, you know, managing, you know, work versus play. You know, if you're working too hard, you need to incorporate a little bit of playfulness in your life. If you're playing too hard, you need to incorporate more hard work. So, you know, you decide for yourself, but you've hit a new cycle, so it's basically fresh ground in order to plant the seeds of your desires and create what it is you want for yourself. You know, you may have been of two minds before. You may have been juggling two people, they're saying. But it's, you know, the time to figure out what you want your new world to look like, okay? So that's a great card to start with, Saggy. So tell me what Sagittarius needs to know for the month of, whoopsies. Okay, I'm not going to take those. Sagittarius for, there may be some false starts, they're telling me, with that fly out. So don't let those deter you. Just keep going. Just stay focused and keep going. So Saggy, what's going on for Saggy? No? Okay. Saggy in the month of December. Sagittarius in the month of December. Okay. So there may be a partnership here, Sagittarius, with the Two of Cups. It doesn't have to be a lover. It could be a friend. It could be It could be, you know, any type of relationship with somebody, and it's leaving you a little nonplussed, you know, not so excited. Maybe you're bored at what's being offered. Maybe the cup of love is elusive. You know, you're just kind of going within. You're a little emotional about it, and you know, look how she's holding her head and going, what am I creating here? What is this? Is this what I want? Because you know, it seems to me you're looking for partnership, and you're looking for love and something that's balanced and beautiful, and maybe you'll find it going to the ocean. Look at all these fish and this emotion here. So there might be some kids around you, you know, and you might meet your partner or go on a trip with someone that you care about. And yeah, but it looks like you're a little dissatisfied with the status quo. So let's dig into further what that's about. But, you know, with the World card and the Two of Cups, it's saying the world is your oyster, and you can create whatever kind of partnership you want. So really think about that over these winter months. Okay, so what else for Sagittarius for the month of December 2021? Sagittarius. Okay, this one wants to come out. So, okay. All right. So part of your, you know, not really being all that satisfied may mean that there are other people involved. You know, whether this be, you know, this is competition, so it doesn't have to be other lovers in the, you know, in the mix, but, you know, it does speak of other people getting in the way of your satisfaction. So maybe there's just too many people around you. Maybe that's why they're telling you to take some time to be in solitude over this winter, maybe taking a journey by yourself. Maybe taking a journey with, you know, just one other person, or even with your family, but taking time to spend time by yourself and really contemplate what it is you want, because it just looks like, you know, this is conflict and competition. So you know, there might be some conflict there. You might be conflicted in your mind about what it is you really want, because you don't feel all that satisfied about the situation. So there is a little bit of conflict. Fives are about change, though, so it's just one card away from the Six of Wands, which is victory and recognition. So, you know, let's find out what else is going on for Sagittarius in the month of December. Okay, so Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is kind of a self-inflicted, you know, conflict. Like the Eight of Swords is about somebody who doesn't really know what action to take, you know, is uncertain, has lots of doubts in their mind, doesn't know how to proceed forward with this new beginning. The Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning here. Okay, so some of you may have an earth sign around you that you are very uncertain about, that you don't know what to do about, and you know, this is like a self-imposed prison here with your back and forth thoughts, and there may be competition, you know, in this situation, in your Two of Cups, in the relationship. But they're wanting to tell you it's a new world, and you can create new things with this cycle. So let's find out what that's about, okay? What's going on with this Eight of Swords and this Five of Wands, okay, for Sagittarius? Okay, so it looks like a tower moment is coming for you, which is a good thing, I feel, in this case, especially when you're dealing with, you're not sure what to do, and there's conflict and competition. So the tower is coming in to sort of level the playing field and create some situation that puts an end to this conflict, you know. And I think it comes with this, you know, the Chariot, it's also the sign of Cancer, so some of you may be meeting a Cancerian, but the Chariot is about moving forward. You know, you may be of two minds. The Chariot is usually led by one black horse and one white horse, and so it's tempering yourself and moving forward anyway, despite not really knowing where you're going, because the Tower has come in to sort of end this confusion and end this, you know, unhappiness, or this, not, I don't even want to call it unhappiness, it's just, it's like a boredom almost, is kind of the feeling they're giving me. So the Tower is coming in to create that, help you create that new world. And sometimes things need to fall to the ground in order for new to be created here. So let's find out what that's all about here. Sagittarius for the month of December 2021. Sagittarius. Tell me, what does Sagittarius need to, okay. Wow. All right. I think we're done there. Okay. So, the first one to pop out is the Nine of Pentacles. And this is the wish fulfillment card. So maybe for some of you, you're going to move forward and it's going to be a wish fulfillment. It looks like here with these three cards here, the Page of Cups is an offer. It's an offer of love, or an offer of, you know, to move forward with something. And it looks like with the Five of Pentacles, it's sort of being left out in the cold, or a lack mentality that either you or someone else may have. And because of this lack mentality, you are forced to go in a different direction. Okay, but the different direction brought on by the Tower is a very good thing, because it's creating this new world for you, and a new partnership, a new style of partnership, which is going to leave you extremely satisfied. Look how happy she is. My God. Okay, that's the wish fulfillment card. So going in this new direction is going to lead to a wish fulfillment. They want you to know. All right. So that's great. And what it takes for you to make that happen is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a fire sign female, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, but the Queen of Wands is mostly about standing in her throne, standing in her power, taking decisive action, you know, with her eyes closed, not really knowing where it's going, but the sun is shining, and so good things are happening. And she's using her intuition there, and she's moving forward and taking bold action, you know, being bold and allowing mighty forces to come to her aid here. Okay, it may all happen very quickly with the Eight of Wands underneath it. Okay, so that's great. It's great for you, Saggies. And what crystals does Sagittarius need in their life, and what are these crystals meant to heal for the Sagittarius? So give me some crystals for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of December 2021. That one wanted to come out. And what else for Sagittarius? What else for Sagittarius? What else for, oops, what else for Sagittarius? Oops, hey. What else for Sagittarius? Okay, here we are. Okay, so we have this one, which is Watermelon Tourmaline. It's about love, balance, and clarity, and it symbolizes the signs of Gemini and Virgo. It says relationships are the currency of life, and Watermelon Tourmaline raises awareness of soul agreements and your impact on other people's lives. This crystal is supercharged to activate the heart chakra, creating a divine connection between you and your higher self. Like the watermelon, it teaches you to enjoy the sweetness of life. Remembering good things often take time to ripen. Watermelon Tourmaline balances masculine and feminine energies, connecting your heart chakra to both the physical and spiritual aspects of yourself. I couldn't have said it any better, you know. I like the watermelon tourmaline. It's a beautiful card. And it also speaks of love. So I think a lot of you are really concentrating on bringing more love into your life. So, and this card here is Lazulite here. Lazulite. And this is for the sign of Gemini or Sagittarius, right? And it's talking about cosmic serenity and peace. So that real like flow and that creating peace for yourself and freedom. So the cosmic forces are at play with Lazulite, bringing serenity, peace, and tranquility to anyone who crosses paths with the stone. Lazulite comes from the Arabic word lazaward, meaning sky or heaven, and referring to the sky blue color of the stone surface. It stimulates the third eye, drawing out psychic and intuitive abilities and dispelling worry, anxiety, and stress to promote a clear state of mind. Use Lazulite when you need extra strength to heal addictive habits and to give yourself that inner peace against personal demons. Wow. I think we spoke about all of that in your reading. So that's beautiful. Okay. So thank you so much, Sagittarius. And if you'd like a personal reading just for you, that info's below, like I said. And thank you for watching. I am going to try and put out mid-months for December. And in the meantime, please like and subscribe to help my new young fledgling channel grow. And I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Have a great day.